If you have ever found yourself staring at your bank account a few days before payday, watching your balance creep dangerously close to single digits, you know the sudden spike of anxiety that comes with it. An unexpected bill lands in your inbox, your gas tank is running on empty, or a routine grocery trip ends up costing twice what you planned. In those moments, payday cash advance apps like Brigit feel like a vital safety net. But once you take out that first advance and successfully pay it back, a very practical and pressing question naturally follows. How often can you actually borrow from Brigit? Can you take out back-to-back advances, or is there a waiting period? And more importantly, relying on an app to bridge the gap between paychecks, is that fixing your financial problem, or is it silently creating a much bigger one? To answer the core question directly, Brigit allows you to request a new cash advance as soon as your previous advance is fully repaid and processed. Technically, there is no set calendar limit on how many times per month or per year you can request funds. If you repay an advance on a Friday and that payment clears, you could theoretically qualify for another advance shortly after. However, that phrase, "once the payment clears," is where many users hit an unexpected roadblock. When Brigit automatically withdraws your repayment on your scheduled payday, it does not instantly clear in their system. Even though you see the money leave your bank account immediately, bank processing times, ACH settlement rules, and system verifications usually take between 2 to 5 business days. During this buffer period, Brigit still considers your previous advance active. Because Brigit enforces a strict policy of only allowing one active advance at a time, you cannot borrow again while your payment status reads as pending. If you are counting on taking out another advance immediately on the same morning your paycheck hits, you might find yourself temporarily locked out until the bank handshake completes. The second major rule governing how often you can borrow comes down to your dynamic Brigit score. Brigit does not perform traditional hard credit checks. Instead, their algorithm continuously analyzes your linked checking account. Every single time you request an advance, the app calculates a health score based on your spending habits, average daily balance, recurring direct deposits, and past repayment history. This score fluctuates constantly. Just because you qualified for a $100 or $250 advance last week does not guarantee you will qualify for the exact same amount or any amount at all this week. If your account balance dipped lower than usual, if an automated bill threw off your baseline cash flow, or if your income pattern changed slightly, Brigit's algorithm might pause your advance eligibility or lower your borrowing limit until your account health stabilizes. This dynamic scoring system leads to the deeper emotional component behind borrowing frequency, the fear of getting stuck in a payday loop. Cash advance tools are designed to serve as an occasional bridge for temporary emergencies. But when you borrow $100 from your upcoming paycheck, your net income on payday is suddenly $100 smaller. That creates an immediate shortfall in your budget for the next pay cycle, which often forces you to borrow another $100 just to cover basic living expenses. Before you realize it, you aren't just using the app occasionally, you are working half a week behind every single month, relying on continuous advances just to stay afloat. If you find yourself borrowing from Brigit every single pay period, it is essential to reevaluate how you interact with the platform and pivot toward financial stability. First, understand the operational timeline. Always factor in a 3 to 5 business day clearance delay after repayment before assuming funds will be available again. Never rely on a cash advance as guaranteed money until the app explicitly confirms approval for that specific transaction. Second, use Brigit's built-in extension feature if you know money will be tight on payday. Brigit allows users to request due date extensions without charging late fees, giving you breathing room to avoid overdrafting your account. Third, take advantage of the app's broader ecosystem. If you are paying for Brigit's premium membership tiers, do not treat it strictly as an advance fee. Use their automated budgeting tools, cashback insights, and credit-building features to actively repair your cash flow. Most importantly, create a step-down plan. If you currently rely on maximum advances every cycle, try reducing your requested amount by $25 or $50 each pay period. Slowing down your borrowing frequency over time allows your real paycheck to catch up to your baseline expenses, breaking the cycle of routine debt and placing full control of your money back in your hands.